Hey, what's up, guys? It's Russo and Jordy with Backdoor Fantasy Sports, and we're here to talk a little bit of baseball for March 30th, Saturday. We just have two picks for you guys. We're kind of new to the betting side of baseball, and we're having a lot of fun. But my God, is there a lot to learn? As we get to know these tools and whatnot, we're just like, what are we looking at here? But we have two plays for you, and before we get started, if you haven't tried Prize Picks, use our promo code at the bottom of the screen, and they're going to match your first deposit up to $100. They're just going to double what you put on, so 100 will get you 200 total. Just put that code in, they'll hook you up with that deal. And if you guys don't mind, do us a favor and like the video. We're up at, it's almost 3 a.m. and we're trying to get these out for you guys. So hook us up, just press a little button for us. Be nice. All right, so here's the play I'm going to be going with, and this is for me strictly from the DFS optimizer. Like that's all of my plays right now for baseball. It's just it's like completely data driven, and using these tools. So I'm going to be taking Jake Rogers over 0.5 total bases. I'm taking that for more. What are you getting into, Jordy?
Yeah, I'm taking Ronald Acuna Jr. for over 9.5 fantasy score. Why are you laughing at me, dude?
You're taking him?
Yeah, I'm taking Ronald. But yeah, I actually know this guy. A lot of people do. He's a pretty big rising star in the MLB right now. Yeah, I feel good about his fantasy score over 9.5.
Sweet. All right, well, let's talk about this recap that is still active on my Prize Picks right now for some reason. So the recap, I took Oswaldo Cabrera over 0.5 total bases. He went for 5. And then Jorge Soler over 1.5, I'm sorry, under 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Prize Picks has still got this ticket open for me, and it's not updated. Maybe you guys know why. Maybe I picked a certain type of prop that I don't understand, but it's not updated. We looked it up online, and it looks like he actually went over this, so I think that play did bust, but it's still showing green at 0 for me for some reason. Let me know if you guys did take that play. Let me know if you guys have an updated slip, or maybe you know why it's not updated yet. Maybe it's not just Prize Picks messing up. But if this is in fact at 0, then they're both hits, but it looks, I'm guessing this didn't hit. So I think I went 1-1, but may have gone 2-0. We'll see. How about you, Jordy?
Yeah, I took Brandon Marsh over 0.5 hits, runs, and RBIs, and he went for 4, so he had a great game. And I took Boba Fett did not do anything. I don't know if he died at first base or what happened, but he I took him. Yeah, he did something, but he didn't do anything I needed him to do. So I don't know what he's doing today, but I did not watch that game. I watched the Yankees game and a couple other ones, but yeah, Bo did not do nothing for us. He went for 0. So thanks, Bo. Hopefully next time he can hit a ball.
Yeah, man. All right. So I'm just going to break this down real quick for you guys, because again, I'm just strictly using the DFS optimizer. So take it or leave it. You know, you don't have to tail it. You can fade it. But let's break it down. So let's start with the optimizer, because this is why you get the optimizer, for being in situations like I'm in, where I'm just getting used to this. This is one of the top plays. They have it at a 53.77% odds to hit the over. That's why I'm taking it. DG's odds are at a -138, so heavily juiced, but then I can see all of the odds makers on the optimizer, and they all have this heavily favored to go over. The lowest line is a -130. We have some as high as -150, so I'm feeling really good about it. I've had plenty of times when I've just bet the, kind of leaned more on the odds when I'm betting basketball or football, and I've hit on esports with just going off this. So I'm comfortable taking this just because of what I'm looking at. I feel confident in the play. But let's look at outlier for a minute here. He's gone over this 7 out of the last 10 games that he had the opportunity to. I'm trying to read you guys the best I can as I get to know this, but 4.1 plate appearances per game over the last 10 and averaging 1.1 hits. Yeah, honestly am still learning how to understand all of this. So I'm like, when I say I'm strictly going off of the odds here, like just know that. But we do want to get you guys plays, and we are like locking these plays in too. But yeah, I guess that kind of wraps up my play. It is heavily juiced on DG, so I'm stoked for that. But all right, Jordy, I'll let you talk about a player you actually know.
Yeah, so before I get into my play here, I just want to quickly tell you guys about Chalkboard. I do know Chalkboard is doing MLB right now, and a lot of people are playing it, so definitely go give them a look. If you use code BACKDOOR at checkout, they'll match your first deposit up to $100. And you can set your own line. So like maybe you think Jake Rogers can go over the 0.5 total bases, and you can bump him up to like 1.5 and get a higher multiplier on it and make it like a demon play. So it's a lot of fun over there. Definitely go check it out. The link's in the description for that. But yeah, let's talk about Ronald Acuna Jr. I know everyone knows this guy. He's going to be used a lot in these videos because he's just such a great player. His hitter fantasy score is at 9.5, which is really, really low for him. Obviously, there's games where he can, just like any sport, where he can just not get this done, but he's doing it more than he's not. 6 out of his last 10, 13 out of his last 20. So we're at like 60% on that one. And then in his head-to-head, he's done this 11 out of 18 times against them. And over the season of last year, he went over this 98 out of 163 games. So he's, doing this a lot. I mean, that's on the whole season. He's like, what is that, like 60%, something like that. So, I mean, the dude's a total stud. The reason I love this line so much is this dude can hit a home run at any given time. And if he does that, this is cashed already. But you can see he did this in the matchup against them today. He went for 17. He had a great game. You can look at his RBI here. He had 2 hits, 1 run, and 1 RBI. So he had a pretty good game, and that equaled him out to about 17 fantasy score. I'm sure there's other things he did too that got him there, but he might have stole some bases and whatnot. But I don't know if that counts towards hitter score. Maybe it does. But yeah, 17 in the last game. So I feel good about him hitting this line. Like I said, if he cranks a home run, this is cash money anyway. So, but he's doing it without it. So yeah, I think it's just a matter of time for him. I think he'll get this done. The matchup's looking pretty good against the pitcher. We're still kind of learning these stats, but from what I can tell and from what I'm learning, it looks pretty good. So definitely taking this one over. If we look at it on Daily Grind, it's just barely juiced to go under at a 50.51% chance, but I think we all know what this dude's capable of, so I'm going to take the over tonight on this one. So that's the one I got.
All right. Well, guys, that's going to do it for the MLB for us. Thank you for bearing with us. We're going to get better at this. I know for me, myself, I've just got to get some reps in,
Oh, yeah.
But thank God for the optimizer, though. This is what it's here for. And if you guys are interested in checking out the DFS optimizer from Daily Grind, just use code BACKDOOR, and they'll give you 25% off of not just this, but any of the tools you want to subscribe to. They have 4 different tools on there. You can go to dgfantasy.com. Or you can just go through the link in the description of the video. Just use code BACKDOOR and they'll give you 25% off. And if you guys want to check out Outlier, the statistical analysis app you saw us on, there's a link in the description of the video to just get a 7-day free trial. So go check that out for sure. And yeah, come join us in Discord. It's about 50 cents a day. We have a really great community over there. There's like the community as a whole has been doing great with baseball and with like just about everything that we work with, like esports, NHL, football when it's around. So we cover a lot more in our Discord. We have 2 extra analysts as well. So if you guys want to check that out, there's a link in the description of the video for that too. Just make sure you go to server subscriptions and subscribe. It'll unlock all the channels for you. And like I said, yeah, it's about 50 cents a day. So have a great night, guys, and we'll catch you here in just a little while for the NBA video.
Good luck, guys.